Let me get some of this ganja residue off this table before I start. What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Dick Johnson. Welcome to another set of Durag News. It is a very special episode. This is New Year's Eve. Well, you'll probably watch it on New Year's, but this is history. We're making history. So come on, take a ride with us. I would first like to say thank you to all the support that we have, and the list goes on and on, from our on-camera people, behind-the-camera people, family, friends, people who follow, share, subscribe, and like. Thank you so much, because that definitely helps the ball keep rolling. We want to bring great content, content and conversation that comes from people that look like you, sound like you, and it can really leave more open dialogue so we can really learn from what we're really being told, because at this point, it's really not that easy to decipher what is real or not. So we're trying to help, fight through the fluff. But nevertheless, this is Durag News. We are here for you. We are growing. This year has brought us so much, and at this point, we really don't know what's to come. But I feel like a lot of people right now are like-minded and are kind of ready to rumble in 2021. I think that's what we should call it, ready to rumble in 2021. At this point, I definitely think that we have learned that we have to be better prepared for anything. Anything can happen, and it can knock you off your balance or knock you out the loop, or whatever the case may be. So it is best to prepare yourself, kind of keep yourself in the loop, keep yourself educated to what is to come, what isn't coming, what's real, what's not. And I know it's hard, but at this point, it is about mental fortitude and really learning who we are. I'm going to continue the show, but we're going on and on into some real shit. At this point, moving into 2021, it is best to know who you are. It's not about getting lost in the sauce and figuring out who you're trying to be with, but know where you at, because your vibe attracts your tribe, and there's really nothing to really figure out when you're already in it. Stuff like that. But I talked a little bit. Let's get into the show. What we get into? Them stimulus checks is coming. Make sure you don't play around with that money. Now, that's not no game. You don't really get something for nothing. There's always strings attached to things like that. So make sure if you do get this money, don't splurge, but put it where it needs to be, so you are planting more seeds for more fruits to come later on. It is about harvesting. I say you must have the agricultural skills of life. So make sure that you are living like a farmer in this tech world. Plant your seeds wherever you can. And stop texting me while I'm on Durag News. Let's check with Sharice Clymer on this week's weather report. What's good, girl?
Hello, my fabulous people. Because listen, if I'm fabulous, then you're fabulous, all right? But what's happening, what is good? It's Sharice Clymer, and I will be bringing some pretty eye-opening facts in this weather report today. Important and mind-blowing to me, but we'll break it down together so we know how to move for future years. An interview was posted with Dr. Claud Anderson, who is the author of the book Powernomics, and he discusses the sudden urge to be aware of the pre-pandemic of water shortages. Exactly what I said when I first read it. I'm going to break it down so we can all be informed, but listen to this first.
I said, you need to be prepared to go into the bottled water business, and pretty soon they're going to start selling air to you too. I think a lot of gas stations now are even selling air. But I said, go into the bottled water business. And I got a chart to show you how to go into the bottled water business, how you set it up. You can either go into by boiling the water, or like I had land, and I had 12 acres of land. I had 6 wells that were producing 54 million gallons of water for me a year, free water.
Have y'all noticed that as well? Let's sit here and compare real quick. So one Poland Spring water bottle averages about $1.50, $2. Then we have Essentia alkaline water, that's about $2.08 to $2.15 depending. And then we have Fiji water, a decent size cost between $2.37 to $2.50 for water, something Earth made. We don't really pay attention to the cost so much, and maybe we should start. I think it is something worth doing and creating your own filter line so that you can start to have your own water at this point. And we collectively as a community can bring our people together.
First place they're gonna hit is out west. And see, we had a lot of major farms out west that were raising everything like tomatoes and cabbage. As a matter of fact, the Mexicans right now are putting out tomato companies out of business. because of the water shortages already in California and in Arizona and New Mexico. And so people are trying to get their tomatoes from Mexico.
And remember, the far Midwest to the West Coast was literally on fire for months straight at a time this year. So all the land is now, where it at? But no, we don't need to change anything else about our system. No, it's fine. That's why we have to rely on resources outside of the country to get more produce. Seriously, wake up, people.
Everybody wants hot, fresh food. And I want blacks to set up not only malls, but farmer markets, but also in every major black urban community, find a big parking lot and cut a deal get you about 5 or 6 major farmers in the South that could raise certain vegetables for you and be shipping them, bringing them into town weekly on the weekends and sell them in these little open farmer markets. And black folk could come down and shop again like they used to centuries ago.
So let me tell y'all a little story. Back in 2017, I worked on a documentary in Newark, New Jersey about the rise in chronic illnesses in corporate hospitals. And after doing an extensive amount of research, they realized that it's the issue of not having enough fresh produce or enough grocery stores like Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, even ShopRite. It is an inner city, so you know what that means. More bodegas, more corner store than actual grocery stores. People are going to be prone, obviously, to get more canned foods and processed vegetables instead of fresh ones, making their already existing chronic illness worse or even developing something that never even had before. This documentary highlighted communities that had concerns and other communities that have already started creating community gardens from empty lots, spots in parks, and more. Now that is what we should be doing. That is how we stay sustainable.
See, people don't know that hemp was very, very popular during slavery. And the primary raisers of hemp in this country was black people. Blacks' clothing was made out of hemp. Their shoes were made out of hemp. Writing paper, all paper was made out of hemp. Sails for boats were made out of hemp. Netting was made out of hemp. Ice string and string was made out of hemp.
Hemp goes beyond just smoking it, y'all. And don't forget that it has been around for centuries and has more to offer. Let's bring it back what our ancestors started. Why not? Repeat history. This is another way to be sustainable, as we will be witnessing shortages as we keep global warming alive. Now, I don't tell you guys this to bring anxiousness, but it is something we have to accept that's happening, rather than waiting for these scientists or the authorities' regulations or new systems to happen. We need to take responsibility and really be 2 steps ahead so we are not screwed in the end. Thank you all so much for watching and tuning in for the last 47 weeks. Wow. Durag News is where it's at, but y'all already knew that. Until next time, or I should say next year, I'm Sharice Klima.
I love that. Shout out to Dr. Claud Anderson. Powernomics, Powernomics, Powernomics. I'm definitely going to leave the link in this video to go watch more of that conversation. That was dope. I know we definitely need to be mindful of our water, because eventually that shit can turn to gold. You never know. That's how shit goes.
Look at my new head wrap, y'all. It's so comfortable, so stylish. Where did I get it? Silky Durag. Always get silky durags on there. This is more of like a headband per se, but you can make it fashionable. You can do whatever you want with it. And they also have bundles for girls. Other products that you definitely should check out. Use Durag News promo code for 30% off. I'm telling y'all, it's so comfy. I love it.
Make sure to check us out weekly on Roku TV and Amazon TV, streaming with Q Vision Network. This is a great company, and we got a lot in store, a lot of content. Make sure you tune in. You know you got Roku. Doesn't everybody? What's good, everybody? We are here with special guests on this special episode. New Year's, we want to walk into this thing right, and definitely with some good funds for the fun we're trying to have. So without further ado, I am going to be introducing our funders and our, our financial advisors for Durag News Grow Wealth with A&R, which is Andrew and Miss Rose. How y'all doing on this New Year's Eve?
Great, man. Happy to be here. New Year's Eve, 2021 is going to be a great one. So.
Absolutely. Thank you for having us. It's exciting. What's up, Durag News?
I need to soak you like that. I need
Yeah. No, I got some flavors over here. I definitely do. I got the flavors, man. So can you introduce yourselves? I know I stumbled on, well, I know you as a friend, but you also have a channel talking about money and things like that. So can you give us a little introduction?
Absolutely. So my name is Drew. This is Rose. And, my name is Andrew. And we have a channel called Growing Wealth with A&R. And what Growing Wealth with A&R is a YouTube channel that's used to, is dedicated to helping mainly millennials make money. So Rose and I do this by using research-based evidence. So not just like anything we find of random stuff. So that the average person can understand money and make it work for them.
Right.
And the reason that our channel is called Growing Wealth with is because Rose and I are not wealthy yet, but we're definitely on our way there by using the research and tips that we've learned. We've become very profitable. And there's no way that Rose and I can live our lives not helping the rest of the community do the same.
Right.
So by letting our viewers see our financial moves, as in like Rose just posted a video the other day about her Tesla profits. If you guys head to growingwealth.ar on Instagram, you'll see how much she's made off Tesla. She's killing it. We build that sense of trust and transparency, so you guys know that we're doing the information we're giving to you guys is beneficial.
Right.
We're going to keep doing that for years and years to come. And when we look back a couple of years from now, we're going to say like, we did a good thing because we're going to be wealthy, and we want our viewers to be wealthy as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
That was dope, man, and I love it because we're definitely having these conversations more and more and getting more familiar with the lingo. Like I always say, I feel like a big problem for people that look like us, we're just not too accustomed to the lingo or even terminology or even thinking money. We're just get it to spend it. I want money just to go spend shit, but not really getting money to understand how it works and really make it work for you. So without further ado, I did call you guys and invite you guys because we want to make some plans that can help us moving forward into 2021. So first question, what is the best way to prepare for this new year coming when it comes to spending your money?
So that's a good question, right? So I want to say that so we have to have a goal, right? Like you just said. And a lot of people say, I need to make more money in 2021. When we personally don't think that's the best. It's not specific enough, right? We want to make more money. Okay, how? But what's your goal? Is your goal to save more money? Is your goal to learn about the stock market? Is your goal to chase a dream that requires you to have your finances in order? Like, let's say you want to go to college, or you want to start a business, or you want to be an esthetician. Sorry, I have trouble saying that sometimes. Esthetician. Yeah. That's an example of a goal that you want. And in order to achieve that goal, you need to have a plan. The plan just can't be make more money. Mm-hmm. A goal could be simple as, do you want to own a house? Do you want to move out of your apartment? Living with your parents, you want to move out.
When it comes to spending habits, I know we need to fine-tune our spending habits. So how can people like us, our age, fine-tune their spending habits?
It's just about your mindset and discipline, in my opinion. You spend more because you feel like you have more. So it's just like, there's more in my account. Let me just go spend more. I can afford this now. So it's just about the way that you think when it comes to your finances and just giving yourself that better discipline, like I said. Just because you have more doesn't mean you just spend more. So figure out a way to remove that extra money and put it somewhere else that can help you earn more money, or just put it into a savings account. You know what I mean? Discipline, mindset, and your mentality.
Do you want to talk to them about the 50-30-20 rule?
Yeah, absolutely. So me and Andrew, we discovered the 50-30-20 rule, which means 50% needs, 30% wants, 20% savings. However, Andrew and I kind of flipped the last two, and we did 30% savings and 20% wants. So that was us giving ourselves a reality check and deciding, like, you know what, we're going to be disciplined about this, and we are going to save more rather than wanting to spend more on things that are unnecessary. There is a pandemic going on. There's only so much that you can do with your money anyways. Like, you know, we can only spend so much on going out to eat or getting dressed to go where. Like, honestly, where are we going during this time right now? You know what I mean? So it's good to just, like, you know, have that talk with yourself and switch things around a little bit.
I agree 100%. You know, I love that 50, 30, 20. I don't know about, I'm trying to get to that 20, but in 2021, right?
Exactly. And the rule is definitely, sorry, I mean to interrupt you, but the rule is definitely custom to, like, Rose and I weren't always able to switch our 30 and our 20.
Yeah.
It depends on your lifestyle.
Right.
So you may have some debt to really recover from, and then eventually you'll get to your 50, 30, 20. Right. So if somebody watching this video right now can't do a 50, 30, 20 because of their bills, don't be discouraged, because it takes time to get to that point.
Absolutely.
You have to cover the ground that you were behind in order to keep moving forward. So take your time and be on your own pace, because this is a marathon and not a sprint.
Got that right. And we both were track stars, so we already know what that be about. We know how it goes, man.
I would just say, like I said, guys, make 2021 your year. Do your research, educate yourself. There's a lot of things out there that people feel like they're educating you on things that you're supposed to do and what you should know. Investing in yourself also has to do with educating yourself.
Absolutely.
You know, so like I said, let's make 2021 our year. Let's come back and let's just restore ourselves and our finances from 2020.
I'm excited for more. And so next time we do discuss, think about it, which I want to bring to the table, something that you just got into, even if it's stock advice, all advice, I'm down for it. I know the people are as well. So thank y'all. Until next time, Happy New Year's. 2021, here we come. We got to do our thing. Thank you.
Growing Wealth A&R on YouTube, growingwealth.A&R on Instagram. I know Thad's probably going to put it in the description.
Right.
You know.
Stay tuned for that TikTok, though.
Yeah, you got some TikToks coming. Bro, we all over the place. We're working, you know, Rose and I nonstop working, just like Durag News. I was gonna say, bro, like you inspired me to be myself and not care what anybody else thinks.
Right.
You know, I've been watching Durag News for a while now, and I take a lot from you. So it's only up from here. Keep working every second of the day. Keep working, keep your team working, keep your team motivated, and then that's it, bro. That's all I gotta say. We out.
Hey everyone, it's Linda here, giving my testimony on all the good stuff about Durag News. I love Durag News because I feel like it's so much better when you're learning about important worldly things, but you're seeing it from people your age, people that you might see in your neighborhood. It makes it much more relatable, and it's fun to watch. I love when Dick Johnson dressed up as Santa. I love when he was in the snow globe. I love the music. I love Terrence's music. I went to high school with him, and I've seen him at a poetry jam once, and I just totally enjoy his music. Very talented. I love it when you post about the weather. That girl is so pretty. I want to wish you all the success in the new year. Congratulations on this channel, and many more blessings to come.
I don't know if you know or heard, we got a new film on the way, Phone Jones, Phone Jones, Phone Jones. Get that bad boy in your head, Phone Jones, she won't leave you alone. We have just started a GoFundMe. We would love the support. With that is going to help promote and push the movie and get it to a screen near you sometime real soon. 2021 is looking like it's gonna be our year, so thank you for everybody who helped make and create that movie. And I just can't wait for y'all to see it, and much more to come. So please, if you could support, And just wait, can't wait. We got more. We got more.
Excuse me? Hi, can I ask you a question? I'm looking for a patient by the name of Bartholomew Jones.
Happy New Year, Duraggers! Yes, y'all. 2020 is over, and as rough as it was, if you're watching this right now, clap for yourself 2 times, because we made it, okay? First and foremost, I just want to wish you all out there tuned in peace, success, and prosperity in all your endeavors. If 2020 taught us anything, it was humility, adaptation, and definitely lit a fire under the asses of many. Shout out to all the new creators and the content that we created this year. Even with the new year approaching, some shit hasn't changed and we are still in a global pandemic with the future of cinema remaining in limbo. Thankfully, y'all got me and these streaming platforms out here making sure y'all are continually entertained with a blend of TV, web, and movie production. So let's get into it. So let's talk about Soul. Scored by jazz musician Jon Batiste and starring Jamie Foxx, Soul was the perfect outro to this drastic year, especially as a black person, you know. When I say this movie captured the culture, y'all, from the hair to the wardrobe, the mannerisms, the music, the film screamed everything that is us. I'm telling you guys, Soul lives up to every single accolade that it's receiving, and they got it right this time. So shout out to Pixar, Jamie Foxx, and Mr. Jon Batiste for putting together such a great production. Netflix also held this down in 2020, y'all, and they continue to do so. Dropping New Year's weekend, which is this weekend on Netflix, is What Happened to Mr. Cha, Asphalt Burning, Season 3 of Cobra Kai, Season 1 of Abby Hatcher, Season 3 of Monarcha. In the streaming world, which for me is the cinema app on my Fire Stick, we have the SpongeBob movie, Wish Dragon, Ratatouille the TikTok musical, Initiation, Halloween Endgame, and Spider-Man 4. And wait, I'm bugging. Before we finish off, you know this week we end Power Book of Ghosts, of course. Kane, you messed up, my guy. Tariq, you better get it together. Mary, your acting is up now, boo. Yeah. So, that's all. I hope y'all enjoyed everything that I brought to you this year, all the choices that we've made, and I hope you guys continue to support Durag News as well as Durag in Film and me, Dolly V, and the rest of the team here in 2021. We wish you all a happy New Year's. Stay tuned. See you next week. Later.
I wanted to do the countdown a little different, or the count up, because I'm not really putting these things in particular order. This is just things that we forgot about. So I want to go through the list of the things that has happened in 2020 that we may have forgot that happened. Let's get into it. In early January 2020, there was a threat of World War III. Y'all remember that? We actually would hit the streets to talk to you about that. Ideas and thoughts on this Iran issue?
All right. I can break it down to 32 bars for you, because I do spit fire.
Let's get it. I'm with that hot fire. Spit that hot fire. Spit that hot fire.
All right.
Well, no,
You're right. You're the professional that must hold the mic. All right. The legs of America, standing on torn ligaments. I pulled out this piece to peel her pigment. For not giving thanks, join the ranks of the ignorant. Sending sons of mothers under the thunder to smell death in the air.
You know, we got hit hard and crazy with this COVID thing. And, you know, for Americans, it really didn't get real until Tom Hanks got it. But just the other day, I was watching a Simpsons movie, and he said, and I quote, "When the government loses their credibility, they use me." Now, you know anything about the Simpsons and that fortitude and foresight, I'm just saying, a little sus to me. Y'all remember The Last Dance? You know, every Sunday, everybody would run to the TV, ESPN, and watch The Last Dance? Now, I know I may sound blasphemous for what I'm about to say, but hey, this is something that I observed. Now, I seen Michael Jordan do his thing early on in his career, but he really didn't start winning his rings without Phil Jackson. Neither did Kobe. They both had Phil, and Phil was there each step of the way. Now, my man LeBron, you know what kind of coaches he had. I'm just saying. None of them coaches is Phil Jackson. That's all I'm saying. What happened to the noise with the child sex trafficking? I'm always going to say it. You know somebody who is very, very close to you, been affected by sexual misconduct, and this thing just kind of went under the rug. Let's make sure that that actually is a big, big thing that we focus on this year too, making sure that that gets cleaned up or just not forgotten, because this year is just throwing so much and things just get forgotten and thrown out. But the babies are important. Save the babies, man. And we've seen Trump get impeached now. Let's not forget. And for me, it really looked like that really didn't mean much, because he was still in there wilding. We got him out of there. I'm not going to say we got him out of there. I don't really know who to really rally, because both of these dudes are sus as hell. Let's not forget. But nevertheless, we got Joe on the way, the Joe Show. Don't be sleepy, Joe. You don't be sleepy neither, because I'm not going to lie, if it wasn't for Trump, I don't think we would have got that 2,000 like we said. I'm just saying. And we must not forget about Tiger King. Tiger King. Oh, everybody loved Tiger King. But one thing that we really didn't focus on is that that man got straight men to marry him because drug addiction. Don't let that go over your head. Shout out to Verge for that line. But that was some real shit. Them dudes was not gay. So Tiger King, that was a big pause. And I'm not talking about the tiger hands. Whoa. Don't it feel good just wiping your ass with some good toilet paper with no issues? We was wilding. We was wilding for some toilet tissue. Ain't that crazy? You know, and it's funny because we really don't even need toilet tissue. Now, I was watching a video of a guy making fun of Americans because we don't use bidets. You know, because you just wipe yourself, you know, that's really not cleaning it. So maybe we support more bidets in 2021 instead of just toilet tissues, because you never know if that happens again. So you may want to stock up too, you crazy Americans. And we must not forget Tekashi 6ix9ine. He did come home in 2020. And boy, he did not come home humble. So good luck, because no one's really checking him anymore. And Epstein talk just kind of went under the bridge too. We just kind of forgot about that Epstein thing. You know, is that ever going to pop up, or we're just done? That's just what 2020 did to you. Just threw a whole bunch of shit in your face, and you just taking it, and you just moving along like we just didn't see what we just seen. Distractions. You see what distractions do? And we can't forget about BLM. That was a big, big thing this year. And right now, it just seems pretty quiet. We were all blacked out on our Instagrams to really show solidarity. And the energy just seems mad, mad low. You know, we definitely did a report on what BLM was actually funding a lot of the Democratic Party. And yet, throughout the rest of the year, blacks still find themselves feeling hopeless. If we're going to say we support full and full, and supporting is actually not getting paid to do it, not looking like you care, not acting like you care, but really being there when it's time to show up. Yelling and screaming in the street is great, but the groundwork is better. I'm not gonna lie, I've been to a few protests, and now that I can sit back and reflect, they really feel like baseball games to me, because I don't see much of that action anymore. It just kind of died down. Like, it was summertime, we was hot, bothered, I'm angry, let me just go outside because I was locked in. So let's not forget, Black lives do matter. All lives do matter, but the lives that are predominantly being left out and ostracized and boxed out, and the ones who actually have built this country don't feel like they're accepted in this country, that gotta change, because that shit is real. Yo, Chaos, it's time for some hip hop. What are you talking about? Happy New Year's, homie.
official right here. Hey, yo, what's good, y'all? Y'all already know what it is. This is Durags and Hip Hop. We about to set it off with another episode. Let's go. First off, I gotta say, thankful to be here. You know, this has been a great year. We definitely did our thing on here. The way hip hop treated me and the way I saw it, great music. You know, I met a lot of, I heard a lot of new artists. You know, I listened to a lot of new music and it was fire. Pac-Man, you know, that's a dude that I've been listening to from Nipsey Hussle camp. Jay Stone, another dude I've been listening to from Nipsey Hussle camp. This dude Mozzie, I don't know if y'all heard about him, but fire, all good music. Every time when I talk about people like Nipsey Hussle and the rappers that I bring onto this platform, I get mellow and I get real, you know, calm, and I start thinking about things that, you know, really impact me. And for real, when I get into real situations, angry, you know, I feel like the world is like against me, I throw on some music and somehow, some way, it mellows me down. It just makes me relax, sit back like, you know, chilling. But let me get back to the 2020 now. This 2020, you know everybody's done with it, but I can't wait to hear Uncle Murder in the wrap-up. What y'all think he gonna do? I remember I was talking about this last year. I gotta talk about it again. I think he's gonna tear it up. I think he's gonna have some disrespectful shit to say, like always. And you know, everybody like the disrespectful shit, you know. And yeah, man, I can't wait, bro. Let's run it up, man. Let's run it up. And you know what we gotta do, man? We gotta take these older rappers, these younger rappers, and just sit them in the room. Like, they got all this money, all this bread, and they arguing about, oh, we're younger rappers, y'all old dudes gotta get up out of here. We're taking over the show. Bro, y'all not taking over no show. I heard that a lot of rappers are really broke. Is that true? I heard a lot of rappers are faking out there. Is that true? I got a diamond tester. I test mines. Can we test yours, motherfucker? But nah, let me stop, let me relax. But nah, on the real, man, we gotta definitely link it up and get together. And another person I gotta shout out is Gilly the Kid, man. That dude, he definitely another person I follow and I look up to, even when his music was out. Real from the start to the end. I mean, it's not even the end. He's still going. He's going up more than he was before. And you know why? Because he's keeping it real with the younger cats too. Everybody still feels him, respects him, because he's shouting out all these younger dudes. He's not out here putting up Meek Mill posters and shit. Oh, I'm from Philly, so Meek Mill's is the. Nah, he's repping the people that don't even have a buzz. I had to shout out Gilly the Kid because that's where I heard, you know, the situation with Lil Wayne and Young Thug. On the real, I really never even knew about this. I never even knew about the tension they had between each other because they was, you know, the same. So what? If he's the same, looking up to you, I mean, why wouldn't you want? I would throw him under my wing like, yo, let's ride. We about to go, you know what I mean? You take that side, I take this, you know what I mean? You drive, I want to passenger side, you know how it go. But nah, everybody want to be greedy. And, you know, both of them are real. And real against real, man, you know, it's always going to clash. Got to be the bigger person. So what y'all think about the verses? Y'all think Lil Wayne gonna win? Y'all think Young Thug gonna win? What y'all think? Cause me, even though Lil Wayne fucked up for not fucking with him just because he sounded like him, I think Lil Wayne was gonna win on the real. Cause I know a lot more songs that Lil Wayne did than Young Thug. I'm not saying that Young Thug's songs don't rock. And you know what? Me even saying that, it just sounds like Young Thug might win because you know what? How many older people or how many younger people are on that versus live or, you know what I mean, voting for that match? Is it younger crowd or is it an older crowd? That's what we gotta think about. Hey yo, this is Chaos 360. This is Durags and Hip Hop. And I'm gonna catch y'all later, man. I'm gonna check y'all on another note. And I don't know why I'm fucking feeling myself right now. This fucking jacket right here. This fucking fly as shit. You see me? Yo, I'm gonna walk off like a G. You know.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, I do remember my introduction to Young Thug. I was in college, wildin', and that was an experience, and I had a lot of wild, lit nights over some Young Thug. But me personally, Lil Wayne was just the GOAT. Like, you know, Lil Wayne is the GOAT. And it's crazy because everybody has a tattoo and dreads is because of Lil Wayne. Let's just be honest. What a year, but I am grateful, motivated, and ready for 2021. 2021, here we come. I'm so grateful for my team once again. Thank you everybody who was supporting us, building us. From my brother who's off to the left right here, to everybody behind the scenes, in front of the camera, supporting, following, liking, sharing, like I said before. Thank you. So until next time, I'm happy. I want to get into some music. I need to turn to Rainbow Man, the DJ, after this, because I did a lot. Relax, be focused, be mental of your mind, meditate if you need. Prayer is always good. Prayer is always good. Educating yourself is even better as well. So, until next time, peace out 2020, and welcome 2021. See you soon.